If you work in Spain, here's something you really need to know. You have a fundamental right that can completely change your work-life balance. I'm talking about the right to reduce your workday. So let's break down exactly what that means for you.
Okay, let's be real. It's the million-dollar question, isn't it? How on earth do you balance the demands of your job with, your actual life, your family, your personal needs? Well, if you're in Spain, the law itself hands you a pretty powerful tool to help you do just that.
And that tool is exactly what we're talking about. See, reducing your workday isn't some favor your company does for you. It's not a perk. It's your legal right. The idea is actually super simple. You work fewer hours, your salary gets adjusted to match, and you get back that crucial time you need for yourself or your family.
And just so you know, all the information in this explainer comes straight from the official guide by the UGT FeSMC Union. So you can be sure we're looking at the facts, straight from the source.
All right, so when can you actually use this, right? Well, the most common reasons are all about caring for the people closest to you. Let's get into the specifics.
The law covers a few really key family situations. First up, if you're caring for an infant up to 9 months old, you can take an hour off each day or shorten your workday by 30 minutes. Now, if you're the legal guardian of a child under 12, or if you need to care for a dependent relative, the law allows for a pretty big reduction, anywhere from 1/8 all the way up to half of your workday.
But this right isn't just about day-to-day care. It actually goes deeper. It's also designed to protect you during some of life's most difficult and unexpected moments. So imagine you're dealing with the stress of a premature birth or a newborn who needs to be hospitalized. The law gives you immediate support. You can take an hour off each day or reduce your workday by up to 2 hours, with the salary adjusted, of course, so you can be there for your child when they need you most.
And for the incredible challenge of caring for a child with a serious illness like cancer, the support is even more significant. You can reduce your workday by at least half. And get this right can extend all the way until your child turns 23. That provides some real long-term stability during an unbelievably tough time.
This also shows just how flexible the law can be. For victims of gender-based violence, sexual violence, or terrorism, the right isn't just about cutting hours. It's about a complete reorganization of your work life to ensure your safety. We're talking about adapting your schedule, moving to flex time, or even shifting to remote work.
Okay, so now that we know why you might request a reduction, let's talk about the how. How do you actually go about exercising this right? You'll see it's surprisingly straightforward.
It really boils down to 3 key steps. First, you've got to give your company 15 days notice. Second, be super clear about the start and end dates. And third, and this part is huge, you are the one who gets to propose your new schedule, as long as it's within your regular workday.
And this is where the power dynamic really shifts in your favor. You are in the driver's seat here. You propose the new schedule that works for you. Your company can't just say no. They need a legitimate, objective business reason to push back, and even then, they are required to offer you a workable alternative.
But, what happens if you get into a tricky situation where you and your company just can't agree on the details? It's a common worry for sure, but the system has a very clear answer for this.
If you do hit a dead end, it's not over. Any disagreement gets resolved through the legal system, specifically what's called the social jurisdiction. This isn't just about company policy. It's a legally protected right, and there's a formal process to make sure it's respected.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground. So let's do a quick recap of the absolute must-know points from this whole explainer.
So remember these key things. This is your right, not a perk. You're the one who proposes the new schedule, your pay adjusts proportionally, and your company needs a solid reason and an alternative plan to say no. And at the end of the day, if there's a disagreement, the law has your back.
Look, understanding your right to reduce your workday is a huge step, but it's really just one piece of the puzzle. It kind of leads to a bigger question, doesn't it? Do you know all the rights you have that are designed to help you balance your work and your life? It's always worth finding out. Thanks for joining us for this explainer.